Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to New in the Studio. I'm excited to show you something I started on Saturday. I showed you some of the butterfly Brilliance stamp and dies, but there is so much to do with it, I could not even fit it into one broadcast. So I'm going to show you that tonight as well. They are the stamp set Butterfly Brilliance. It is available now with the dies, and it will be in the incoming catalog. So the 21-22 catalog, that seems weird to say, but it'll be in the new catalog, which is coming out May 4th. Okay, so you can get a head start on the new catalog. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, can I show you? So here's the stamp set, Butterfly Brilliance. And the great thing about this, I already have it on a block, is it's all one stamp. Look at that. It's like all one big old honkin' stamp. So the dies come in different, or the dies are different. There is one big die. Actually, I also need my big machine tonight. There is one big die, which obviously die cuts these out. But then, so these are the outlines. But then there are all these, hey, Kathy, all these dies that are the detail. And I'm going to show you those. And then we've got these little, I don't know what their background maybe. So I die cut these just to take a look and see. And this is kind of what they did. So this is like a little bit of a texture. This one, I guess you could put some paper behind it like bricks. And then this would be just some dots, just some texture. So that's what these three little ones are for. And then we've got these three butterflies, those two butterflies, which do an outline like that. So that's kind of fun. And then the other six match these six, and these, if it matches these six, these can die cut those. So I will show you that because I want to show you there's lots of different ways to ink this. And I'm going to show you two ways that I found that I think are kind of cool. So the first way, I'm going to use Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to ink the whole thing, okay? I'm going to ink this whole thing. I like to ink it this way so I can see, like I can see if there's ink, where I might need a little bit more. So when it's a big stamp like that, I like to do it this way, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead. I could put this on here this way, but I'm going to stamp it flat just because, make sure my table's flat. I don't want to drop it. There we go. All right, so we're going to stamp those butterflies, and it doesn't matter if like the edges, if there's a little bit of edging. Oh, isn't that pretty? So pretty. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you a couple ways before I die cut it out. There's a couple ways we could color these. So one way is to take our painters. I can't remember what these are called. They come 3 in a package, and I put alcohol in this. And the reason I put alcohol in it is because alcohol just dries quicker. So it's not a matter of better than water. It just dries quicker. But because these are dye stamps, the stamps I'm using, the ink is our dye. It's dye ink. You can just add a nice little color like that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, just add a little bit of color. And then if you wanted to bring in a little bit of black or a darker color, you could use your Stampin' Blends. I'm using the dark gray granite to just color in the body a little bit. I did it with black on a different card, and I feel like the black was really too dark. Too dark. You couldn't even see any of this texture underneath it. Now I can go over this again and make it a little bit darker. Okay, so that is one way, just to color them in like that. I'm actually going to smush this one a little bit towards the edge there.
Hey, Diane.
Hi, Diane. I know here comes the rain, but that's okay. We need rain to green up the lawn. All right, so that's one way. Another way is to go ahead and take our blending brushes, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use, I don't have all my inks here, my dear. Pink and yellow, like mango. So I could use this. This one is mint macaron, just to add a little color to my butterflies. And I can do it before or after I die cut them. It really doesn't matter, but I can just add a little ink like that. Okay. All right. And let's try one with the pink and the right there and the bumblebee. Thanks. The other pink, the brighter pink. Thank you. All right. So we could also color. Thank you. We could also just dip that in, and I'm going to just kind of add some color to this one. And if I wanted to, I could also go back and add a little yellow to this one to make it like a little more than one color, you know? It's pretty, huh? And then the last one I'm going to do a little bit of Magenta Madness. Here we go. So let's go ahead and use this one. We'll do the big one in magenta. Just kind of tapping a little bit. It goes a little bit on the outside. That's okay. And then maybe we want to go back and add a little bit of yellow on that. Like there's still yellow on the brush. I want to add some different colors. And so on. So you could continue doing that. And I'm going to go ahead and color these bodies with this gray granite just to give it a little bit of, I mean, you could leave them just like this, but I'm going to go ahead and color them. And, well, we might as well color in the other two, huh? Let's just do that one all yellow. All mango. Nope, bumblebee. We'll do bumblebee. We could do lots of bumblebee. We could do a little bit of bumblebee, whatever we want. Make it dark, make it light. You could always go back in. This is the other thing I was going to show you. You could color it with Stampin' Blends. So you could say, well, I'm going to color this with Stampin' Blends. And this one is light Rococo Rose. I'm going to color this side too. This one right here. There we go. So this is light Rococo Rose. And then maybe I say, well, I kind of want a little bit of yellow in it. Or, I mean, you can color it however. I better close this pad because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to set my hand in it. You can color it any color you want, right? But if I wanted like two different colors here, I could do that. Maybe I want to bring a little pink down to the bottom. I don't know. I'm not so artistic, but I feel sometimes like I can be because this allows me to be kind of artistic. Okay, so you can do whatever you want as far as Stampin' Blends, brushes. I'm going to color that little body. There we go. Color this little body. Okay, let's go ahead and die cut these out. So far we use Stampin' Blends and we use the brushes. So those are two good ways to color, as well as just plain old alcohol. Look how pretty that one is. I mean, I think that's really pretty. I'm curious, actually, if we go over these. It doesn't really change it. I didn't know. I just thought, well, let's give it a try. All right, so let's go ahead and we have to use the larger of the.
Just do it off screen.
Do it off screen. Okay, just can I just do it right here? All right, so we're going to do the larger one. So you'll be able to see pieces of it. And I'm going to line up all my butterflies here. Line them all up. Looking kind of at the antennas. That's how I line them up. All the antennas are in the right place. And, oh, doesn't that look pretty? And we'll run that through. Don't worry about that sound. That is just the plastic bending, and that is okay. Push that back under, move this out of the way. All right, so here's our butterflies. It's like a whole, I must not have cranked it all the way because I didn't get these all the way out. Can you see that right there? Those aren't all the way out. That's okay. I stopped too soon. But so here's our butterflies. Look how pretty. That's okay because I'm going to do some more, so that's fine. Okay, so that's, I want to show you a card I made with the butterflies like that, you know, just with some, using some of the colors like that, because I'm going to show you one other way you can. So here's a card I made. This one I stamped in gray granite, the background here, just the whole thing. And then I just stuck one of the butterflies on. Here's another one. And this one, see, I stamped these in, oh my goodness. I stamped these in, no, I stamped them in the, I don't know why I can't remember. this color.
Raspberry?
Yes, the raspberry. I stamped this in the raspberry. This one I stamped in the peacock. Okay, so that's why they totally different look. So this one I stamped in basic gray. This one I stamped in gray granite. So see if you can see a little bit of difference. Yeah, you can see quite a bit of difference. I find the gray granite is more like, granite. It's more like stone, whereas the gray is gray. They both look great. Rich Raspberry was my base, or Blackberry Bliss, either one. A nice dark one. But these are sure pretty, aren't they? I like those as well. So that is one way to color your butterflies. I want to show you one more way. Another way. So first thing we're going to do is clean our butterflies because we don't want to use the peacock. So I'm going to clean them with my chamois. I got a new chamois. I'm still using the old one. I just needed another chamois. And because this is kind of a big stamp, I'm going to flip it. This is just water on here. So I just take it upstairs, rinse it out, and there it is. It's all clean. Okay. So we've got our chamois. Let's go ahead and stamp another way, a different way. I'm going to just dry that off with my hand. Get a little bit dry. Okay, I'm going to use Stampin' Spots. And, you know, Stampin' Spots come with your paper pumpkin, which you order by the 10th. So I'm going to stamp 6 different colors with my Stampin' Spots. So I'm just going to pick... I just can use my shirt. I really want this to be all the way dry. There we go. I know it's clean. All right. So I'm just going to do a different color on each of the butterflies. Okay. So this one is Pumpkin Pie. The first one was Daffodil Delight. Pumpkin Pie. We'll do Razzleberry. Rich is not wanting to close. There we go. Rich Razzleberry. I think I will do this one. I usually leave the top attached so I don't lose them. That's what's going on here. So let's go ahead and stamp that one in Rich. I'm going to pull it off though. Boop. All right. In Rich Razzleberry. There we go. And let's do one in Just Jade. Just have to remember which ones you haven't done. These two. This one. I'm going to do this one in Just Jade. There. And you could do this with your regular stamp pads. Probably a little bit easier with the small ones with something like this. And this one is Poppy. But you can see I'm just going to stamp each butterfly a different color. So another way for us to add, I think I missed a spot right there. Let's get a little bit more there. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And the last one, I'm going to go one more time there. The last color I'm going to use is Blushing Bride, and we're going to do that on this little one here. Did I already do that one? Gosh, now I don't remember. Hopefully not. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, I just pulled off orange on that one, so I'm going to put a little bit orange back on. Probably is better if you do it in some kind of order, but I was looking at the size I want of the butterflies. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to huff. We're going to give it a big old, because that's going to put our moisture from our breath on here.
If you have a teenager in the house, they're good at that.
Yeah, if you have a teenager, just hold it up to them like that. All right, let's go ahead and stamp that. And we'll take a look at our different colors of butterflies. Oh, look how pretty. And if I was doing this, what I would just take these and just go ahead and color each of the butterflies, or you could leave them plain. Either way, but look how pretty, just to add a little color. Then I'm just going to wipe this off. It's already clean. Go ahead and add and mix the yellow around, wipe it off, mix the orange. Doesn't that? It just works so well with the dye inks. Get the orange off. Ooh, the red is going to look pretty. Just a quick and easy way to color them, and you don't even have to do the body. I know the other one I did the body's gray. Let's do this one. This is the Blushing Bride. Okay, that one doesn't really change very much. So really it's the darker colors. Or maybe it dried already. No, I don't know why. All right. So the green one didn't seem to change very much either, and that's okay. That purple one's really pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and die cut those out. And this time I will get all of them. All right, so I need my little plate. I'm going to put down my butterflies. And thank you, dear. Put down my... Line up my kind of line up what I look for here. I'm looking at the antennas. That's what kind of the outline and the antennas. If you line up those two things, you'll be just dandy. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, let's carefully place that on top. And this time I'll get it all the way through. Don't worry about the cracking. It's okay. Woo! Shot it out the other side, but I caught it. Yep, I did. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at these. Move this out of the way. All right, look at these fun. Oh, I didn't get it all the way again. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I'm not sure what I did, but look at our fun butterflies. Boop, boop. Who knows? I'm not sure what I did. So we've got them like that. And here's some cards I made using them like that. These I did not color in, but you could literally just, and I did with those, I took a black marker and I colored in on the stamp. So I colored this in black with our other, not the Stampin' Blends, but I used the Stampin' Right markers. Anyway, so there's the one super simple. Once you cut out the butterflies, you're good to go, right? What do you think? And then this one I used our rainbow glitter paper and just cut out just the top. Thanks. There's my little butterfly. Just cut out the top and then added a little decoration. Back here, what I did is this is our Magenta Madness, and I actually stamped on it. I took my stamp and I inked it up. And I stamped it on a piece of paper first and then inked it here because otherwise it would have been too dark, I think. And then I did that again in a different way. Can you see the pattern on there? And then I ran it through our 3D embossing of Dainty Diamonds. So I think you can see that. And then this little outline is from the Hippo and Friends dies. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? Nice. All right, and here I'm just going to show you, pull out some of the, look at all these butterflies. There's so many. These were all with the rich raspberry. So many butterflies. That was with the red that I didn't color in. Look at, so many butterflies. I'll pull them down a little bit. So many butterflies. And here's our blue ones. Good grief. So pretty. All of them are just so pretty. So one other thing you can do with the butterflies is I die cut out vellum and I put it on top. I actually did 2 pieces of vellum. Might be too much. I don't know. I didn't really like the way the color of this one came out. It was the rich raspberry and then I put some green and blue. And so I thought, oh, let's just cover it up. I'm going to peel this one off and let's see if we like 1 or 2 better. Probably 1 so you can actually see the color. I feel like with 2 you can't quite see it. But isn't that pretty? I mean, that would look so nice on a card. All right, here's the last thing I'm going to show you as far as what you can do. You could also just cut out the silver, gold, any of the paper with just the outline. Isn't that so pretty? And this is, of course, our, oh, why do I always forget these once I'm on? I know what they are beforehand. This is our Peony Garden paper. Right now, we haven't seen it in a while, but super, super pretty. Isn't that nice? And the Blushing Bride ribbon just goes perfectly with it. I think that is a really fun like wedding card. I just put some rhinestones right there just to pop it up a little bit, make it look a little fancy. So what do you think? Kind of cool, huh? These different, I mean, this one is very simple because remember how many of these I made at one time? Yeah, 6. So if I was going to use this one, maybe I would just stamp it up a little bit more. Depending on which one. If I'm using this one, I want to get it on my card a little more. But these are from the same time I stamped it. But I end up with 6, which is sweet. Okay, so lots of different ways to use our butterflies. Lots and lots. What do you think? Good, huh? Pretty? I'm curious if you have a favorite. But you can just say like silver or what? Leave them right there. Okay. We have Quick Stamp is coming up on April 15th, and it's 4 cards for $15, and you have to register by March 29th, and you get You don't just get the supplies. You get this cute package that you're going to open up and be like, wow. It's so fun to get in the mail, right? Those of you that got it. Let me show you the cards that we're going to make at this month's Quick Stamp. So this is one of them. I showed you that already. Isn't that so fun? I think it's just really, really pretty using the paper from the JJ21. I'm going to grab it here and pull it out. This paper right here. This paper is the True Love Designer Series paper. And just using the plain little butterflies. This one using our rainbow glitter paper. Isn't that fun? So pretty. And then I die cut out this, and this has that little impression of the whimsical dies. Okay, here's another one. Are you ready? This one. And then if you don't have the butterflies, that's okay. You can use something else. And then look at this one. Isn't that pretty? So I'll send you this butterfly. Let's say you didn't have the butterflies. You could use stamp flowers here and still use that butterfly. Or this one, you could still use the same technique we're going to use and use flowers. So you certainly can use something other than the butterflies. But these are the ones I'm going to use. And of course, if you want to order the Butterfly Brilliance bundle, you certainly can. And then you would have that ready to go here. Let's take a look at that. Dave has something to show us. Oh, keep talking. Okay. Well, I think I told you last time, the butterflies, I was like, meh, we have so many butterflies. I already have butterflies. And then I got these, and I'm telling you that cutting out 6 at a time is a pretty sweet deal. I can really get it done quickly. And I just get lots of butterflies at one time. So that's been really fun. I hope that you will sign up for this class. And even better, invite a friend. Like invite a friend right now tonight. Share this to a friend and say, hey, join me. That would be so fun. And you always know if you can't join me on April 15th, that's okay. I'll send you a link on how to make all the cards. Okay, you ready, Hen? All right. So look.
Here we are at register.
Here we are. Thank you. At register.thestamperstudio.com. So here's what we have. The Quick Stamp, April 15th. That is going to be for the class supplies only. That's $15, class supplies only. Or the Quick Stamp with the Butterfly Brilliance bundle is $70. And that's an $8 savings if you were going to order it on your own. So that is, save a little bit of money there. And the Take It Up a Notch is actually sold out. Yep. So the next Take It Up a Notch will be coming at the end of April. All right, friends, that's all I have for you. I hope that you will share this with somebody and invite them to join you. Like right now. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. These cards are so cute and they're all totally different, which is kind of fun. Different colors, different techniques. So bring some joy into a friend's life. And right now, share this with them and say, hey, join me. You don't even have to have the stamp sets. Come on over and we'll stamp together. Or you can buy the stamp set and you can use the butterflies. All right, friends, I look forward to seeing who you invite to Quick Stamp. And other than that, happy stamping.